How do I move forward? Oh, okay. So, before people get my answer and be convinced by me, I always ask them back, are you an investor, long-term investor, or are you a speculator? If you are a speculator, I say gold is cheap, you don't like my answer. True or not? When I say gold is cheap and you are a long-term portfolio investor, you will love it. True? So, you see, I was having dinner last night with a 4 times world trading champion, Mr. Andre Unger. I was very impressed by him. We talked for the whole night. Okay? And what happened was, I asked him, I said, I'm not going to know your strategies. I got no interest in that. But what did you trade in 08, 09, 2010, and 2012 that made you become the champion? And he told me what he traded. I said, you got a good choice. All right. Then after we talked, then he said, oh, now you know the market very well. I said, of course. I said, I'm not a bogus here, although there are a lot of bogus on the stage. I said, because those years, it is very important what you pick in order to make you become a champion. So what I want to stress here is that strategies is always SC. Sometimes can, sometimes cannot. It is what you pick at certain time that makes you a champion. All right, you get what I mean? So in different economic cycle, it is very important what you pick. In Chinese, 我们叫做眼光独到. If you pick something that won't move, all right, probably you're going to lock your money for many years and you don't see any returns. Okay, so it is what you pick. So what happened is today, if you're a speculator, all right, people are very anxious to know what to trade today. I can get some money tomorrow in my account. But you see, as a fund manager or as a very experienced trader or investor, I always look on the second step. Today, I can give you a tip, buy gold or sell gold. But the thing is, from here, where are you going to the next stage? Where is this going to lead you to? What is your next step? You get what I mean? Which I don't quite like. A lot of people like to ask me many questions, They are not testing me, they really want to know. But when they ask for many things, they got the answer, they go back and sleep. They do nothing. Then 6 months later, they see me again. Wow, you're very true, you're very good. I say, have you done anything? No, leh. Why? Okay? No action is as good as nothing will happen. All right, just a small little compliment. I seldom give a lot of attention throughout the whole 1 hour when someone speaks, but I did that to Mr. Barry, and because I want to appreciate him for giving a very, very insightful information on commodities. All right, I am not trying to tell you guys that it is super or very good, but what he sees is exactly what I see. All right, so that's why I'm thinking this guy really knows the market, but of course he's my senior. All right, so what I'm going to see now is that commodities, all right, although now it is a little bit weak, but they will all bottom out and start to grow over year end to next year. All right, the reason is very simple. What actually caused all the commodity prices to come off this year? Do you know? You see, you guys don't know. Okay? A lot of people said because the fear of interest rate high, the fear of this, the fear of that, and the Ukraine war, all these are not important. The only reason that caused commodities generally all to come down this year is because of rising US dollars. Okay, USDX, which very strong. It has come up from 79 up to 84.5 last night, and perhaps have a little bit more room at the top, 85 and 86. But I will be looking for dollar index to do a technical correction very quickly, perhaps over the last quarter of this year. All right, when dollars start to correct, that is the time when all the commodities will start to move up. Take note of that. Okay, I don't do sales talk. I do talk exactly what I see in the market. All right, so that's very important. You got to take note of that. Okay, this year, when I was in Kerala, I told those guys they were so depressed. They said rubber prices came off and all the rubber tappers stopped tapping because they tap, they don't make money. Tap for free. They said might as well don't do. But I told them, okay, it's not about rubber. This year, cotton prices came down, rubber came down, palm oil prices came down in Malaysia from 6,000 ringgit per ton down to 2,000. Almost 70% inflation, sugar prices came off, then gold prices came off, crude prices came off, true or not? Then what else? Copper prices came off. Almost everything came off except cocoa and coffee. You guys know why? Coffee prices went up because starting from this year, January, Brazil has got a seasonal drought, no rain. So all the coffee prices went up, all right, because of high shortage of supply. And cocoa prices has been going up is because cocoa is mainly produced in Western Africa from Ivory Coast, Liberia, Ghana, all these places. And because of geopolitical risks in that region, all the shipments have a difficulty in shipping cocoa out to Asia or to Europe. So the shipping fee will increase. That actually brought up the price of cocoa. Only these two things. All right. But the rest, even rice, sugar, every damn thing is coming down. So I told them it's okay. You are not alone. When rubber people complain, I say look at the palm oil farmer. All right. Even the gold mining industries. But then before I want to start my talk today, while I read this disclaimer very quickly, I did a talk like 2 months back in, where was that? NTUC Auditorium about gold as well, for a gold mine listed in Singapore. I don't know who was there. Who was there? With CNMC. All right. And after that, the gold stock actually went up and quite a number of people make money. Okay. This is what the info I got from the CEO of a gold mine. The cost of producing 1 ounce of gold on the average, regardless what country, is about $750 US. It's around there. All right. So if gold prices is trading at even $1,003, $1,002, $1,001, or even $1,000, they still make money. They still make money because the margin is still there. But of course, when prices come down, they make less. All right. But the best thing is when gold prices start to go up from 1,002 to 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, then that's where they make more money. You see. So even in 2009, in the post-crisis, I have been speaking in Suntec City in the annual ethic event hosted by Nextview. At that time was Nextview, without the DZH. I did recommend a lot of people to go into buying gold stock. Like Newmont is one of them in US. Then people say, how you know? I said, don't ask me how I know. I'm not an angel. But the thing is, when commodity price all start to live up, gold is always one of the front runners. And one of the most indirect, quick way to take advantage of this, besides just buying spot gold price, is to buy all the gold mining stocks. You're going to make a lot of money, which what Barry mentioned just now. All right? Okay. So let us start. Today, I'm just going to go through very quickly on 3 topics. All right? It won't take you too much time, perhaps 20 minutes, although I have an hour, but I want to save time. Then we can have a small little panel discussion after this. Okay. Number 1, I want to talk about global market fundamentals, then followed by the price outlook, and how do you construct a gold portfolio starting from this year and to next year. Because I really think gold is going to bottom out. That's why I say gold is cheap. People say gold still go down, I say gold is cheap. Then how low will it go? I say gold is still cheap. It all depends. If you expect to buy gold and make money tomorrow, okay, I cannot help you. But if you want to buy gold and make money for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, this is a good time. Over this year and starting from now. Remember this. All right?